know, they start to tiptoe out. I wasn't so much as friendly. What you doing? Where you at? I wasn't clicking my fingers to send no messages because I ain't had no phone. Yo, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, yo, and if you are a returning subscriber, yo, and if you are just breezing through, sis or bro, come on through, come on, hit that subscribe button, join the family, join the realest team, join the realest space on YouTube right now, period. And if you are new here, my name is Renique. You can call me Neek, you can call me Joy, you can call me the realest, that girl, it girl, the best girl, your realest best friend, period. You can call me all the things as long as it's respectful, period. But yes, y'all, definitely make sure again to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna jump right into this story time, y'all. So if you have been tracking your girl story times or following along, thank you so much. Love you guys so much. If you have not, definitely go back and catch up. So right now, y'all, we are still, first of all, grab your snacks, period, get comfortable, grab your drinks, grab your stuff, grab your tingdom. So y'all, basically, if you watched the last story time, we talked about one of my exes, and now we are gonna get into final middle school teas. And after middle school, of course, we're gonna jump right on into high school, period. So y'all, this story time is going to be about a friend of mine. I'm still gonna refer to her as a friend of mine because we didn't necessarily fall out on any bad terms or anything like that, but it's just everybody can't come. And as we go along on this story and we get to the end of the story, you'll see what I mean. So y'all, we're gonna give her a name, of course. All right, so y'all, we're gonna give her a name, of course, and we're gonna name her all right, so we're gonna name her Stallion, all right? Because she was tall like a stallion. My girl was pretty, all of the things, right? So yeah, we're gonna name her Stallion. In this story time, it's me, Stallion, and Kiana makes a bit of appearances, but this is really about me and Stallion, y'all. So y'all, I met Stallion when I was in middle school. This was 8th grade year. Stallion came to our school. She was a transfer. We met Stallion in school. I met Stallion with Kiana. Like I told y'all, well, if you don't know, my best friend is Kiana, and Kiana is very friendly. I wasn't so much as friendly as Kiana. If you know, you know. So yeah, so Kiana, of course, she like walked up to Ashley one day when she was at lunch, and I can't remember if excuse me, I do believe we did, yeah. We had walked up to Ashley. She was like with a group of people, but like I said, she was new. And we walked up to her, whatever. Kiana was just like, hey girl, you new, like you pretty girl, whatever, like whatever. So she was just like, oh yeah, hey, like my name is Stallion. Yeah, I'm new here. What's y'all name? Who y'all? Like, who y'all? So we're gonna give Stallion a little background and just say Stallion was a very pretty girl, but Stallion was a tomboy. So we kind of clicked on that edge because back then I was very much still in my tomboy ways. And yeah, like whatever, we wasn't from here. Kiana also wasn't from Orlando. She from the top of Florida, the Funiac Springs. And so like we all kind of clicked on that. But yeah, y'all, so we just talking or whatever. She's like, yeah, I'm not from here. I just moved here, whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe she said she had moved to my side of town. She had moved right in my apartment complex, actually, come to find out, from Altamont. And she came from Altamont, I want to say from Georgia. And so yeah, so we're just talking. We telling her, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Jersey. You know, this is my 2nd year here. Kiana telling her spiel. You know, we just running, we just kicking it. You feel me? So we kicking it. We find out that we live in the same complex. And she like, oh, cool, bad. Like, that's what's up. Like, I would love to start catching a bus because my dad had dropped me off or whatever. She lived with her dad. So y'all, we link up or whatever. She takes my number. She takes Kiana's number, I think. So yeah, she takes my number, whatever. She's like, yeah, I can just start riding the bus with you, whatever. Now that I know, that I have somebody to ride the bus with, basically, like I know somebody over there in the complex now. So me, I'm just like, yeah, cool, bet. Like, you can meet me over here by the little park because I live basically right here by the park. You can like meet me over here and we can walk over here to the other complex to the bus because I had to walk from my complex to my old complex. It was just a little hop, skip, and a jump, literally, across this little highway, a little street, boom, bust a corner, and walk right there, and you right there by the buses. So y'all, yeah, so I'm like, cool, whatever, just hit me up. In the morning time, we can do that. So y'all, next day come, Stallion, she hits me up. She's like, hey, what time you going to the bus? I'm like, boom, 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 like 7 or something like that. I don't really remember the time, but it was something around that time. Or it may have even been like 6:45, but it was early. It was like 6:45, 7. So we meet, boom, like we start walking, we chitting, we chatting, whatever, shooting it. We shooting it, you feel me? So we just talking. Her, she like, yeah, I came here, like I've been getting in trouble, whatever. And so like my people sent me here to live with my daddy or whatever, So basically he could get some straightening, you feel me? So I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, bet. I'm just like, yeah, I live with my mom, my stepdad, my brother, whatever. Like, I'm giving her the whole rundown. Like, yeah, Kiana, my best friend. But I feel like, she knew that. She like, yeah, I love that y'all best friends. Y'all both so pretty. Like, I love y'all vibe. Y'all really cool. Like, I really appreciate y'all for, coming and introducing yourselves to me because I don't know nobody here. I don't really have no friends like that, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, of course, girl. Like, yes, like, we, whatever. So we get to the bus, we get on the bus, we go to school. Everything's just moving as normal, you feel me? Nothing is nothing. Like, we're all just literally every day chilling at lunchtime. Like, we're just cooling, like waiting for each other after classes and all of that different type of stuff. So y'all, time goes by and more of Stallion's ways, they start to tiptoe out, whatever. So I started learning that Stallion is very aggressive. Like, Stallion is very, she on her bully. Like, you feel me? Like, she's on her, big girl. She's on her big girl. Like, she call the shots. Like, she call the shots. You feel me? And so me back then, like, everybody knew I wasn't going, but I've always been very cool, like, very chill, very calm. Like, I've always been that person until you hit that switch, hit that button, you feel me? So, like, people would take my kindness for a weakness a lot, like, even still now, like, because I'm really so chill. Like, I be chilling. I prefer to chill. I prefer to be put on ice, babe. Trust. For you and me. So, I'm just like, whatever. Like, her little ways start coming out. She started being on her bully. Like, we start chilling outside with, like, the neighborhood homeboys and stuff like that. She started making friends with the homeboys because, like I said, she more of a tomboy, you feel me? And my mama ain't play like that, so I can't be outside with no homeboys and doing all that extra stuff. Like, yeah, in the daytime, but once it got a little dark, baby, what you doing? Where you at? Come on. So yeah, y'all, anyway, I started, learning that Ashley was grown pretty much. She was grown, so her people sent her to her daddy to get her right. So yeah, she just telling me how she was getting into all these fights and all of that stuff. And now we gonna skip all of that. Fast forward, we getting to know each other. Me and Ashley is hanging together every single day. Me, Ashley, Kiana, we all at school. This is before Kiana them gets expelled and all of that. So now the same girls, of course, that don't like us is now not liking Ashley, you feel me? And now, like I said, Ashley is on her bully. She's not going for that. And she was very tall, like, she was pretty, but she wasn't going. Like, she keep her hair down, but she was a tomboy. Like, she would really get on you. Like, even dudes was fairly scared of her. I'm not gonna lie. So, come to find out, the girls, like, in the hood, some girls in the hood, we're not gonna give them no names because they're not really important for the story really well. Yeah, I don't really know. We might get them names. But anyway, girls from the hood, they're beefing with Kiana. They don't like me because, of course, Kiana my best friend. And I don't really talk to these people anyway. So people don't like me just off the rip because they don't know me like that. And if you know, you know. Girls definitely will hate your guts because you literally don't talk to them. Like, be for real, sis. So that happened or whatever. And so we found out they beefing. Now, we come to find out in Ashley's class, like, no, Ashley, we missed a day. I think during that time, either I got suspended or was sick. Something happened where I was missing school. Kiana then was suspended and they were missing school too. So when we get back to school, Ashley or whatever, because I was also grounded, y'all. I told y'all I stay grounded. So if I get suspended, if something happened, baby, you're on punishment, period, right? So we wasn't talking. I wasn't getting messages. I wasn't clicking my fingers to send no messages because I ain't had no phone. So, yeah, like, she knew that I was on punishment and all that stuff because I had communicated that with my dogs before I went on lockdown. You feel me? Before they put me behind, I let my dogs know. Send me a kite.
And I get locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out.
So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So we get back to school. We find out that they follow from, we found out that they followed Stallion from lunch one day and like pretty much surrounded her, trying to like, I guess that was their scare tactic. I'm not really sure what was tea. But yeah, so we kind of found out they did that, surrounded her, like saying they was gonna jump her and do all of that, So they all went back and forth. Of course, the security came. They broke that up. Ain't nothing go down. But Stallion, like, meet me in the hood. Like, I'll come to y'all hood to fight y'all, like, and my people will come, whatever. So we find that out, and we just like, what? So it's up, Webby Boys. So we just like, yeah, nah, we ain't going for that. We not going for that. We getting on them today. We getting on that.
Message.
So boom, we are right back at school, y'all. Like, literally, we just got back to school, bro. And we're already on that. So we're like, yeah, where they at? Like, So we around, we looking for them. We like, man, what's up? Like, we finally find them. But it's like, we had ended up basically skipping a period, like a class period, to go to like both lunches and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So we finally find them, but it's on our lunch. So we finally find them. We walking back to class. Everybody walking back. Now, these girls, they see that we back, but they trying to walk off fast. Like, no, we're not going for that. We're not going for that. Come here, baby. Come here. So we're not here, boy. So, yeah, we like, no. So we start walking fast. We walking fast through the crowd. We like, nah, we going to get them. We going to get them. So we get to the little hallways, the little stairwell or whatever. And we like, hey, what's all that we heard? What's all that we heard? We wasn't here, but we heard y'all was trying to jump my dog Stallion. We heard y'all was trying to jump my dog Stallion. So they like, man, ain't nobody trying to jump that girl. Like, what y'all talking about and what y'all finna do? What y'all finna do? Whatever. So we like, man, what y'all want to do? We turned up now. So Kiana like, man, what y'all want to do? I'm like, what y'all want to do? Taking off my book bag. We really about to throw them bows in here. Like, what's up? So all that, they still on the top level of the staircase. We down here, they up there. So we just, what y'all want to do? They like, what y'all want to do? We like, what y'all want to do? So after so many what y'all want to do's, Pooh, we just like, man, y'all ain't about that. Y'all ain't finna do nothing, man. It's about 6 of y'all. It's 3 of us, man. Y'all ain't about to do nothing. And so I'm just like, man, y'all ain't never about to do nothing. Don't ever think that y'all gonna jump my dog, bro. Y'all not gonna jump my dog, and y'all not finna do nothing now. Y'all not finna do nothing ever. So what's up? So they just like, man, still walking away now. So we like, yeah, that's what we thought. And we like, yeah, and every day we're gonna walk my dog to class because y'all not finna do nothing. So yeah. So y'all, every day after that, like we said, we walked her to class. Not because she was scared or nothing, but she could have literally took on all of them by herself, and she knew that. But since day one, they was never trying to be on that for real. So all that yip happened, and so nothing goes down from that or whatever. Now, fast forward, y'all. Me and Ashley, y'all, me and Stallion, we still hanging out. We still be going toe for toe. We sisters. We locked in. Like, now she like hanging out with me. She like, man, you my best friend for real. Like, you such a real one, dog. I love your vibe, bro. I'm so happy I met you. Like, da. She was like, Kiana too, but dog, like you my dog. Like, cause we was together, born in her and Kiana, cause we lived in the same neighborhood. Whatever. So, y'all, one day she was just like talking to me. She like, man, I swear, bro, my daddy be stressing me out. I need some gas, bro. I need some gas. So
what do you mean by that?
Whatever. Do you know anybody? Like, I know y'all got all the people in the hood. Like, you think Kiana? And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, they probably do, but I don't. Like, I ain't do that. So I'm just like, yeah, I can ask or whatever. So, you know, that happened or whatever. And so at this time, I'm still learning her. I'm like, okay, so she into this stuff. I wasn't doing none of that stuff. Now, y'all, mind y'all, at the time, my mom is definitely checking in on me. She's like, okay, Nick, who is this new girl? I see you got a new friend. This ain't Kiana. This ain't what's going on? So I'm just telling my mom, like, yeah, this is Stallion. Like, yeah, she's cool, Mom. I don't know, Mom. I think she's older than what she said or whatever, because a lot of people were saying that too. Like I told y'all, she was taller. Like, she looked more grown, but like, we just gonna say that for a little later. So they're like, yeah, just be careful. Like, just be careful because she looked older. Like, just be careful, whatever. I told my mom how she was sent here from Georgia, like that. So she like, just watch your surroundings, Need. Be careful, be safe, don't be peer pressure, don't let that girl talk you in it. I don't know, but my mama had an inclination, you know, mamas be knowing. So I'm just like, yeah, Mom, no, like, she ain't about to talk me into nothing. Like, I'm good. I'm sitting 10 toes down, whatever. So, whatever. So, y'all, a couple weeks go by, whatever, and she's just like, man, we be bored after school. We need to do something. I met these boys over here, you know H&M and his people, they be drinking and smoking. We be chilling. You be missing out on all the fun. We be bored when we get out of school, but your mama don't let you really do nothing. But I be out, but I be doing stuff. Yeah, them my dogs. We be outside. You should come over one day and drink with us, man. I know you'll be good. I got you, whatever. So I'm just like, side on her like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not into that. I ain't finna go over there and get drunk. Come back to my mama looking stupid. Like, my mama gonna know. So I'm just like, nah. Like, so yeah, anyway, so she's telling me about all of that. And I'm just like, no, like, I'm good. I don't really know about that. Cause like I said, sneaking, geeking, coming home to my mama, So y'all, every day, basically, after that, she's trying to put it in my head, basically like, Neat, come on, like, you need to, Now, I don't know what happened this day, y'all, but something happened to me at school, or something happened to me at home. I want to say, like, excuse me. Okay, yeah, I know what happened. So basically, like, I've always been hard on myself, but because my family has always been hard on me, especially like my mom, don't take this wrong, because thank you for everything. But yeah, I've like Jamaican island people, like, they're really hard on their children. Like, they expect top of the everything, and we expect that for ourselves too, after being, you know, that being input into us. So I'm just like so hard on myself. So I think this day, like, all of the stressors of life at that point of my 8th grade year in middle school, because I was so stressed, was just getting to me. I had a long day at school, child, and just everything was everything. Like, my mama was like getting on me more at that time, and at that time I had a little sister, so I understand why. Really, my brother had a child at that point. Like, it was just a lot going on, like, for my mom and everything. So I totally understand. But, like, it was coming back on me, too. So I felt, like, misunderstood for real, and just, like, not heard at some points. And it was just a lot. So I finally took Stallion up on her offer. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, so what we gonna do? Who is, like, is it H them that be drinking? Like, what we finna drink? Where we finna go? Like, I don't want to be doing too much, because I don't want to go home and be super drunk around my mom. She gonna know. So she's just like, oh, no, bet you gonna do it? I'm so excited, sister. I'm so excited. So she hugging me and all like jumping for joy for me to do this. So I'm just like, still side-eyeing because I'm just like, bruh, like, I better be able to trust you, bro. You better not set me up. Like, because hearing so many stories and like my mama, child, she be panicking. My mama don't play about me, like, child. So she's just like, yeah, whatever, it's just take a shot, whatever, it's gonna be cool. We gonna be drinking beer or something like that, she was saying. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So y'all, one day after school, we start walking home or whatever, and these people lived in our complex. So it wasn't like we was going to another complex or trying to drive with somebody or do anything like that. But still, so we get there, whatever. These people don't really need a name because they're really not important. So we get there and they're kicking it, they smoking, they doing their big one. At that time, I didn't do all of that stuff, so I'm just like, no, like I'm cooling, whatever. I'm talking, you know, talking, mingling or whatever like that. So now y'all, here come the drinks. They start drinking, it's beers, it's liquor, it's little wine coolers, different things like that. Now, I've been used to little wine coolers because at a young age, my mama used to let me taste a little wine cooler too. So yeah, let me get one of them wine coolers, cool. So I get one of the wine coolers, I'm chilling. We whatever. So at this point now, I'm feeling a little woozy, like, I don't know. So they give me a shot or whatever, and me like, sis, take the shot. Are you good? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I just feel a little woozy, like, I don't know, my head I just feel a little weird. So she just like, it's probably because you don't really drink like that. You ain't been drunk before, so that's most likely why you feel like that. She was like, take the shot. I promise you gonna feel okay. Like, it's cool. We can probably just leave after this or whatever, or we can chill if you cool. Are you cool? And I'm just like, sis, do you not see me dying? Like, no, I'm not cool.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
So is you cool? So y'all, I'm just like, all right, I'll take the shot, and yeah, we gonna have to go because I don't know, like, I just don't feel good, and it's getting late. Like, at this point, y'all, it was like 7 o'clock at night. Like, no, my mama, no, I don't. What, girl? What is you doing? And at this time, this was before I started getting into sports and after school programs and all of that type of stuff. So I'm just like, yeah, we definitely gotta go. But my mom knew I was with her, and I want to say that she thought I was just at her house. So I'm just like, yeah, we gotta go because it's getting later, it's getting dark, and we still gotta walk back across here to get back home. So y'all, oh, actually, yeah, it was in a different apartment complex. I'm so sorry. It was in my old complex. So when we got off the bus, we just walked in that complex, but we still had to walk back home. So sorry, correction. So yeah, so I'm like, we still gotta walk back across the highway street thing to get back to our apartments. Like, no, girl, we need to do this. So whatever, y'all, we all, the boys just like y'all cool, you good? Like, is she good? Like, is she straight? Whatever. So Stallion is just like, yeah, she cool. Like, my girl cool, my sis cool, not too much. Like, don't touch her. Like, you know, she looking out. So we take the shot, y'all, and so this, I'm just like, no, but I'm just like, bro, what is this? So she just like, Nick, you good? Like, she just laughing like, girl, is you good, sis? Is you good? And I'm just like, yeah, but we need to go. Like, my stomach hurt, bro. My stomach hurt. I don't see how y'all. She like, man, hit the, you know, here, you want a black? Hit the black. Then I'm like, nah, like, I don't want no black. Like, I don't smoke no black. Like I don't want no black. So I'm just like, no. So she hitting or whatever, you know, doing her thing. So I'm just like, man, come on. Like, we need to go. Like, we need to go. So she's like, all right, man, we finna go, y'all, because my sis don't feel good. Girl, you messing up the party. Is you cool? Because now, what you mean? You was cool because you was making sure I was good, but now you're talking about I'm messing up the party. You're the only one having fun, dude. So I'm just like, yeah, like, can we go? Whatever. So y'all, we leave. We start walking whatever, and I'm just like holding my stomach. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, my stomach hurts so bad. Like, bro, what did you give me to drink? Like, It couldn't have just been that wine cooler, bro. Like, did you lace my drink? Like, what did y'all put in my drink? I knew I should have never drunk that. I knew I should have never been there, y'all. I'm just going because at this point, I'm starting to worry because I really feel sick. And I want to say I had like 2 shots, if I'm not mistaken, and probably like 2 wine coolers. Like, I was feeling myself and I had to go home. But that's that peer pressure. That's that being around everybody. And they're like, yeah, it's when you in a vibe and you start to drink and if you know, you know. So, excuse me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my stomach hurt. I should have never drunk that. Like, oh my goodness. She like, bro, you good? Like, I feel so bad. But girl, I had so much fun. That boy is fine. Like, she just like back and forth to caring, and then she just like aloof. Like, me or him, sis, me or him. So she just like, girl, you gonna be good. Like, I just want to go back over there, but I know you gotta go home, and I just want you to be safe and be good, because I could have really stayed over there. You know, I could have.
Really, nigga? And
I'm just like, girl, you can go back, because if you know me, I'm like that. I'm just like, girl, you can go back. Sis, you go back. So she like, no, and she used to do them real hard pushes, like, cause she was strong, like, and I'm just like, girl, like, I don't feel good. So we walk in, kiki-ing a little bit. I'm kiki trying to do a little something before I die on the side of the road before I get to my mama. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, but I know my mama gonna know. So we start walking closer and closer. I'm just getting more nervous, about to poop on myself. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't feel good. I was trying to shake back before I got to the house. We stopped at the store to get a ginger ale. Nothing worked for me, y'all. And I want to say the ginger ale no, we didn't even stop to get a ginger ale. She gave me a water. So this was the time that I knew, this was when I first found out that water made me sick when I'm drunk. Like, it does not help me. So I drink the water. I'm like, oh my gosh, I definitely got to throw up. I feel so bad. I just feel so sick. And I don't even think that day I ate for real. So that's the other thing. Again, I never drunk like that before for real. So y'all, I didn't know the mechanics, the right steps to take before you take the first sip or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I didn't know. So I'm just like, okay, like, we started getting close to my house. I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you later. Hopefully, if I don't die, my mama don't kill me, whatever. She like, man, you good. Like, you'll be good, sis. Love you. Get in the house safe. I'm going to just wait for you. But I might actually go back over there. I don't know, because my daddy pissing me off. And I'm just like, okay, girl, because I don't got time for now you to start venting to me, sis. I have to go in the house. So she like, all right, sis, love you, see, and I'm like, love you too. So y'all, I try to put my best face on, y'all, my best poker face on when I get in the house. My mama, she in the room now, she ain't really out there, but I get in the house, y'all, and the first thing I literally do is run to the bathroom. So y'all, I run to the bathroom, and I didn't even close the door. I just run. I drop all my stuff. I run to the bathroom. And my mama heard me come in like so fast. So of course she come and she like, need? And I'm like, can't even say enough. Well, no. Yeah, she was like, need, and by this time I was already throwing up. So I'm like, she like, need? And I'm like, so she like come in the bathroom and she was like, what is going on? What is going on with you? What is wrong with you? So I'm like, and she was like, nee. Like, I'm not still throwing up. So she like, nee, what? What is going on? She's like, Ev, something is wrong with Nene. I don't know what's going on. Are you okay? What's going on? And at this time, y'all, I actually lied. At this time, I want to say my best friend at the time, also a track star, I think her mom was there too. It was somebody else there, and it was a lot going on. So my mom was calling my stepdad. She like, something on her knee. I think she's pregnant. Are you pregnant?
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
Cool it, Dad. Let me finish.
Yeah, but your face is turning blue.
Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
What are you talking about?
I told you I hadn't got it quite right yet.
You can say that again. Look what it's done to my kid.
It always goes wrong when we come to the dessert. Always.
Violet, what are you doing now? You're blowing up.
I feel funny.
Not so.
And y'all, I'm still throwing up. I'm just like, Mom, and I finally like get a little breath. I'm like, Mom, my stomach, girl, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Now I'm crying because I feel so guilty for lying to my mom. I done skip class a little, like it's just a lot going on. So I'm just like, dang, like I'm about to die. My mama ain't gonna trust me. I done messed up. Like, so I'm just like, still throwing up. And my stepdad coming in, he was like, Nene, are you okay? What's going on? What is going on? And I'm just like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. So y'all, I finally stopped throwing up. By this time, my stepdad leaves. He goes to the store to get me some ginger ale. So he brings the ginger ale back. I start drinking the ginger ale. Now my mom is like, what is going on with you, Neek? What is going on? What is going on, man? What is going on? Like, straight face. Neek, what? What is going on? Where were you? What did you do? Was it that damn girl? Was it that damn girl Stallion? Was it? And I'm just like, Mom, like, I'm okay, da-da-da. So my stepdad, he like, Neek, what's going on? We know you lying. You don't look good. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant, baby? Are you having sex? And I'm just like, no, I'm good. I was just with Stallion, and I'm like, I'm good. They're like, so what did you do? What happened? Like, da-da-da. And I'm just like, they're like, did you drink? Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Just say something. And I'm just like, yeah, and I just bust out crying again. I'm like, yeah, she made me drink. I was drinking. And they're like, oh my. And so my stepdad, he's more calm. He's the calm one. My mama is the, So she like, what? What is he? I told you, Ev. I told you not to trust that girl. I told her. And so my stepdad is just like, Deb, calm down, relax, calm down. Neek, you gotta be careful. Oh, what is going on, baby? I love you. You know that? So I'm just like, I love you too. And he just like, you can't be doing that. Don't fall into peer pressure. Like, so at this point, I'm breaking down what happened or whatever. And they just like, okay, well, my stepdad at least, my mom sitting over there, she like, so did you learn? And what do I? Why should I get? What do I? And what do that mean? What's wrong with her? Like, why she getting you drunk? What's up with her? And so she's like, yeah, you're not hanging with her no more. She's dragging you down. I'm not standing for that. Nobody's gonna drag you down. Nope, she will. So I'm just like, okay, Mom, like, well, I can't hang with. So I'm like back and forth between like, okay, and dang, I can't hang with my sis no more. Like, that's like a big sis to me now. And so my stepdad like, yeah, need bad influence. Like, we can't go for that. We can't have that. We can't let that happen. So yeah, you gonna have to cut that off. Like, I'm sorry, you gonna have to cut that off. So y'all, I'm just like sad because dang, like I know they serious or whatever, you know. So I'm just thinking, y'all. And at this point, of course, they grounded me. I started to feel a little better. So my stepdad checking on me. He like, all right, baby, you good? You good? And I'm just like, yeah, I feel better. Whatever. My mom was like, still over there. So he like, okay, well, I'm glad you feel better. And just so you know, you are on punishment. You are grounded. And I'm just like, huh? Y'all, so I'm just like over it. Not only did I basically die and come back to life, but now I'm grounded as soon as I come back in this mother. So yeah, that happened, y'all. So we get back to school. I think I didn't go to school the next day. We get back to school, y'all, and she's just like, Neek, are you good? Like, we get in the morning time, go on the bus, all that. She like, you good, sis? I'm so sorry. And I'm just telling her, I'm like, girl, I threw up everywhere. Like, I threw up everything. Like, I did not feel good. I had to end up telling my parents, like, that I was drunk. My mama thought I was pregnant. She was going back and forth in the house saying I was pregnant. Like, she was crying, everything. My mom was literally crying because she thought I was pregnant. Like, and I'm just like, girl, it was a whole thing. And she's just like, oh my gosh, what? Like, no, I will talk to your mom. I never want to put you in no danger, So I'm like, yeah, she really don't want me even hanging with you no more. Like, I can't even hang with you no more. And she's just like, what? Are you for real? And I was like, yeah, sis, like, for real. Like, I really can't even hang with you no more, sis. Like, they think you're a bad influence over my life. And even my best friend Kiana, y'all, said this, and y'all know Kiana is super friendly, but even Kiana had her reservations about Stallion. That's why she wasn't like as tight as I was. And even my best friend would say, like, Nene, be careful, be safe, because I would hate to have to beat her up for real, because I don't play about you, and my best friend don't. So she just like, be careful, bro, because I don't know, something about her just ain't right. And I agree with mommy. She is dragging you down. Mommy is right. She's dragging you down. Like, you don't need to be hanging with her, because my best friend was pissed. She like, what? She had you what? With who? Who was them? Because my best friend, she was like, oh, I don't like that, because what if it? So yeah, all that happened. So I'm just like, yeah, we can't really kick it no more, my girl. So she like, dang, you gonna do me like that? And I'm just like, what other choice do I have? Like, I live with my parents. Like, I have to respect their wishes. We can still kick it at school, but to their knowledge, I can't just be with you, hanging out with you. So y'all, that happened, and we would kick it at school. After that, little, you know, still talk and whatever. But it was nothing outside of that, like hanging out at the apartments no more. We weren't outside at the apartments no more, y'all. We wasn't really like that. So y'all, she after this, of course, middle school ended up ending, and I ended up moving to a whole nother side of I ended up moving from Seminole County to Orange County. So that's like 35 minutes away from each other. And really like 25-30 minutes away from each other. And so yeah, like Stallion stayed on that side, and yeah, like we ended up disconnecting like that. And like at first, the first couple years, I would see like, well, I would be able to check in with her, and then one day, like, she just kind of like fell off the face of the earth, God forbid. But even now, like, well, she kind of like fell off the face of the earth. Like, I remember the last time we had talked, she was just telling me that at that point she got kicked out of her dad's house because she basically went, I think she was heartbroken that our relationship failed, pretty much, because she told me from jump I was her best friend and how she was so glad that we got introduced, but she sabotaged our friendship. And so yeah, like, I wasn't judging her, but I didn't make the rules at that time, and I could only go as far as I could go. You feel me? So I'm just like, yeah, dang, you know, that's messed up. God bless you. Love you, sis. Like, we still kept a close connection, even though we wasn't as close, still hanging like we was. But I was still checking on her, talk to her, and she like, yeah, I might be moving back to Georgia. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not really sure, but I'm out here. Like, she basically dropped out of school. And like, yeah, after that, I went through school, y'all, and I went to college and everything. Now, fast forward, college, I want to say like a little bit after I graduated college, well, no, a little bit before I graduated college, I would, like, you know, of course, frequent go back home. And one day, me and my best friend, we was riding through the hood, like, we was chilling. We was doing something in the hood. And we had found out from a person that we went to school with, that we also cool with, that live in the hood, that Stallion was riding around the hood. Like, they used to see her walking around the hood and being with dudes from the hood that's so big weight and all of that stuff from the hood, like in their cars with them, and on the corner, like they would see her like walking, asking for not asking for stuff, like different type of products and stuff like that. And I'm just like, dang, for real? Last time I heard, she was moving back to Georgia, and they like, nah, if that's the same style you talking about, that we went to school with, she here. And I'm just like, dang, for real, I would love to run into her or whatever. And so my best friend like, I don't know, best friend. I don't know, because I feel like that girl would have did something bad to you. I want to say, I feel like she was going to set you up, best friend. Like, look at what all of this stuff that's happening. Like, you was going down the wrong path with that girl. She was going to get you into the wrong stuff. And I'm just like, dang, that's crazy how God work. So y'all, fast forward a little bit more. I graduate college, and I come to find out we just having a conversation again about the hood. We chilling, but we're having a conversation about the hood, y'all. Come to find out, Stallion is actually homeless, living out on the street. She's a besa, and if you don't know what a besa is, that's Florida slang for basically a product abuser, basically. Like, she had turned into one of those. So she on the street now, like homeless, begging for products and money and food and all of that type of stuff, y'all. So that's why I say, even still till this day, I still consider her a friend and a sister. If I ever do run into her or see her, I will bless her game for sure. She has definitely been through a lot. Even when she, was venting to me, she vented to me about a lot of things that happened to her in her childhood and all of that stuff. So, she'll forever have a soft spot in my heart and my spirit. I pray till this day that she is okay, and as safe as possible. They even said that she was carrying a certain STD, and which is a very big virus, and like she was very sick and outside on the streets, like she had pimps and everything. So yeah, that's the last that I heard about Stallion. And like I said, to this day, I pray to God that that young lady is okay, at least, and that God can turn around her life if he hasn't already, because beautiful young lady, and she was very smart also. I don't know if I mentioned that. But, unfortunately became a product of her environment. She had no real support system, nobody to really believe in her. And if they did, they gave up because she bumped her head so many times. But moral of the story is, definitely watch who you hang with. And definitely, if the people closest to you keep telling you about little things they see or red flags, and they keep itching at that, listen, y'all. Listen, it's important. It's important, y'all, because it can literally it can literally change the course of everything. So use your own discernment, one, and definitely lean on the discernment of other people who you love and trust, for real, and know it got your back. And so also, don't turn your back on people. Show love. Stay real. Stay you. Don't fold into peer pressure. Don't matter what's going on around you, and just stay yourself. It's so beautiful being yourself, for real. Like, for real, not just saying that. So beautiful, and there's so much power in being who you are. And yeah, y'all, even till this day, till this day that I know of, like, before I heard that she was out on the street, she was still referring to me as her little sister. So, like, that's why I say, like, even to this day, she'll always have a special place in my heart. If you ever get to watch this, God bless you. I love you, and God loves you for sure that. And y'all, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say to you guys, stay real, stay blessed. Sorry, I almost got emotional. That's why I'm like, But yes, y'all, like I always say to you guys, stay real, stay blessed, and always keep rising. Peace.